It's nice to have this saga, this week-long saga finally come to an end.
You know, it was. It took a while. So I was figuring that was going to happen on my drive down. You know, receive a phone call, let me know where I need to go. But it got done, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fresh start. It's going to be fun, and go back to the National League again, where I can hit and bunt, and get the joy back in the game.
You know the guy you're throwing to, too.
Yeah, Rod. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm not saying it because you guys are standing here, but he's one of the best catchers I've ever thrown to, and it'll be fun to work with him again for sure.
AJ, you said get the joy back in the game. Was it not fun for you?
It was fun. It was just, I put more pressure on myself than anybody else does, so I think that it was fun the first couple years. And then it got more of like, am I ever going to get out of this funk? And then, now I got a chance to, so it's, I'm open arms right now, accepting all this. It's great.
You get less fun, AJ, just because of the disappointment, just the results, or what made it less fun?
No, I mean, it was fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun. I'm just saying, I get to run around the bases again, and hit and things like that. That's what I meant. I mean, it's been fun. It's been great. I have no regrets. I got my ring there. I got to play with teammates that a lot of people won't get to play with, Hall of Famers, and played for a great manager in a great city. So, I take it and run. That chapter's closed, and it's time to move on to the next one, for sure.
What made you and Rod so successful back in 2008?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I think it was him being able to block my curveball. I think probably, but he has fun. He makes the game fun. He's a hard worker, keeps you on track. But the main thing is to have fun in this game, and Rod finds a way to do that and get the job done at the same time.
There were obviously a lot of great games. You finished off with one in the playoffs, and that must have been a good feeling. But some disappointment too. When you look back, what happened the last 2 years that was different from the first year and the year before you got to New York?
I don't know. Without getting too far into it, I would just say I let a few too many people tinker with me, maybe, and when you let that happen, you get out there and you start doubting yourself sometimes. Like, am I doing it right? Is this the way it's supposed to feel? This and that. And in '09, nobody messed with me. I was able to do what I wanted to do on the mound, whether it was turn all the way around, close my eyes, pitch upside down, whatever it was. And then you have a few bad games, and you start changing, listening. But I don't know. I had good games, bad games. I've had one pretty consistent year in '08, so I'm looking forward to trying to get back to that.
When you look back on that time, do you think you had the game 2 of the World Series was a huge swing game for you guys after losing the first. Do you think that's what will stand out, or will the disappointments stand out more than
to me, I know it is. It's going to be the good games. Everybody has their opinion, and that's just how it's going to be. I'm not one to lie, point fingers. Did I produce during the season? No. Did I have good games when it needed? Yeah. So, it is what it is, and that's just that.
Do you remember what the relationship was with Ray Serge? Looking forward to being.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. A long time. But I do remember he's a good man and he cares a lot, and he has his pitchers back 100%. So we caught up this morning for a little bit, and we're off to a good start.
What do you see as your role going to be here with this pitching staff? I mean, in New York, like you say, there's so many bright lights and big names. Here, the situation's a little bit different. You're going to be a sort of a bigger fish.
Hopefully just lead by example. I think that's what the main thing is. I'm a hard worker. I'll take the ball every 5 days. I'm not going to make excuses. That's one thing I take from my time in New York is that I never back down from anything, and that's what it's all about. Just showing them more for the leadership. I guess them watching and learning more than anything else, and just how you carry yourself in certain situations. And I don't know. I'm not a cheerleader, pom-poms. I'm not going to have a C on my chest, but I know, right and wrong, and hopefully I can, shine some light on the younger players.
But is that a role you welcome?
Absolutely. It's similar to my last season in Toronto. I had Litchie coming up, and then McGowan and Markham and those young kids, and Halliday and I were kind of the ones that they turned to. So it's a challenge that, like I say, I accept with open arms.
There was some talk about maybe being reunited with Halliday. The Phillies having a little bit of interest in you. Did you allow yourself to think about what that would have been like?
Man, I had no idea who was talking. I stayed far away from him as I could. I knew Pittsburgh was in it. I knew Cleveland, and that's all I knew. And then when my agent called, that's when I talked about it. Besides that, just sat back and waited to see what happened.
AJ, did they ever come to you with the Angels? I know they were on your no trade list. Did you ever
I
formally say
never
no?
even, no.
Okay.
Never even talked to anybody, and my wife flies everywhere. Can I just say that real quick? I don't know why. This. I don't go out west because my wife. She met me on freaking 15 different, trips last year. So she flies. But no, I never. I knew there was a little bit of interest, but I never.
But all the West
talked
Coast
to
teams were on
anybody.
your list just because you live in Maryland, right?
My family's there, man. My kids are 7 and 10 now. They're in school. I'm not going away out there. I got nothing but respect for that organization, Mike Sosha, but it's too far. She loves to fly.
What do you think of the looking at the Yankees' rotation now that you're removed from it? Can you evaluate what those guys, how good they'll be?
Without sounding too arrogant, I don't care. They're good dudes over there, and they got a good leader over there with CC. But I need to get over here and learn my staff, and I'm looking forward to that. I met a couple of them. I got to take a jersey from a young kid, so I'm looking forward to teasing them about that. But yeah, that's out of my area now. That's none of my concern.
What did it cost you to get the jersey?
I don't know yet. I got to tease them, play with them for a little bit. See what I can do. Yeah.
Like you said.